No video taken last week, so a bit of a catch up. The 11 frame colony that was here was sold. This colony wasn't and got a super put on. The 6/6 nuke had lots of swarm cells, so knocked them all down, put the best frames into the bottom, gave them a super to keep them busy, but I'm expecting to see swarm cells in there. Hopefully find the queen. If I do, she's going in a nuke box. These two, I sold the queen in 3 frames out of each and put 3 new frames in. So again, out of these two, I'm expecting to see swarm cells. I'll leave 1 good swarm cell in each one, and I've got a couple of mini mating nukes. So I will put bees and a swarm cell in there as well. I'll give me 4 options to try and get a mated queen. I've also taken a super for the 12 frame of bellow, just in case they need more room. But as I say, I'm hoping to find the queen there. So we'll start at the top. As I say, not expecting any issues with this one. They should have plenty of room, seeing how the supers in here are deep boxes. I don't have any shallow boxes for this one, so if I demery, it's another deep box on top, and if I had another super, that's another deep box. Quick look at the entrance. So pretty busy, 10 degrees, overcast today. It was slight rain, but nothing that would cause any issues. Are some bees up in the super, but doesn't look to be a lot. I'll just take the super off, get rid of Mr. Slug. Well, proper lies down. Try and leave the queen excluder in place just now. I'll give us less bees to worry about. Right, colony. A good size. Queen is not on the excluder. I'll just rest that in front. Remove the dummy board. And leave that to the side. Frame 1. A little bit of stores, a lot of fresh nectar. So definitely a good site for collecting their own stores. Again, I'm not using smoke. I've got a water spray for getting them away from the box as we're putting it away. Not seeing anything in that cells. Nectar, pollen here. 1 clay cup. Take it when we open it up. Yeah, it's empty. No egg, no royal jelly. Nothing to worry about. Frame 3. Capped worker brood. Larvae. Reverse side. Capped worker. Drone. There's a cup there. Let's open it up. Yeah, empty as well, as I say. I think we're giving them a super. They've got plenty of room. They shouldn't be looking to swarm. This was a Carniolan queen I got last year from Lawrence at Black Mountain Honey. Capped worker, larvae, eggs, stores around the outside. And the same here. Some of the queens he sells you just see brood to brood, and I prefer to have some stores. There we have a drone. So the good thing is I've got drone cells in all of the colonies when I checked last week, so that will help with the queen rearing. Not a lot of propolis holding the frames in, so that's handy. Nice crap brood, eggs, larvae, ring of stores. Same again, more drones to be seen. But luckily, not too many. This is frame 6. Obviously been quite a bit of a margin brood. Spaces in the middle, but it's filled with larvae now and eggs. Everything ticking along as it should be. Very calm bees. As I say, no smoke. Water will just be used at the end to get them away from the edge of the boxes. That's about a fuller frame of brood. But again, still a nice ring of stores. Only thing is when they fill it all with brood, no food left over. So this is definitely preferred in my eyes. Fluffy young bee, obviously newly raised, emerged. Still no sign of the queen so far, but we don't need to see her. We've seen eggs, seen larvae. It's always nice to see her, but not always needed. Play cup. Both look empty. Last two frames. Nice pollen, stores, capped brood. And there's the queen. Carney bee. Try and get that out of the way. She may not be huge, but she's certainly doing the work. And I'm not going to bother taking out the last frame. I'll just get her safe and secure. Close the colony up. Because there's nothing else to see. No concerns of swarming. There's not huge amounts up in the super, so they've got plenty of room. Luckily I just got more foundation delivered from Loch Ness Honey Company. So I'll get new frames of brood for some of the nukes, because I want to replace some of their older comb, and probably in this hive as well. And hopefully sell some more stock of summer nukes now that the winter ones have gone. Everybody desperate to get back in. Nice pollen. And then get the water spray. we go. And get the super back on. Yeah. Down slowly. Wiggle, wiggle. Clear the bees. And clear the bees.